Hey guys, welcome to my Aquarius friends. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective, and thank you guys so much for joining me. How I like to use our time and spend our time together is I like to ask for messages around what needs healing, what we're learning, how we can move through the energy each month more in flow. Really just staying aligned and balanced. I will also be looking at our chakra centers to see which ones would be most beneficial for my Aquarius friends to nurture this month to help them remain in flow, and where we can gain self-awareness and really just focus on, expansion. So with that being said, I'll also be sending out a little Reiki energy to begin with. So before we begin, my Aquarius friends, I always like to ask you to take a moment and get present, right? So we're going to start, and I'm going to ask you just to simply breathe in deeply through your nose. And I want you to hold that breath right at the top and kind of scan your body. See where it feels tight, where there might be some tension, maybe where you have a little pain. And then with your exhales, just go ahead and soften your body, still your mind. For those of you who may not be aware, Reiki is simply a Japanese modality. Reiki means translated, Rei being spiritually guided, and Ki meaning life force energy. You may have heard it referred to in other cultures or other traditions as chi or prana. So I'm going to send out this offering for you as you take a moment to get present. They are general readings. So see how these messages resonate within your life. Where can you take the messages and affect positive change or gain a new way of looking at something, a broader perspective? Please allow me to be a clear channel, only connecting with the very highest messages for my Aquarian friends who are watching. Connecting only with the energies of unconditional love, the utmost healing, and the highest of wisdom. All right, guys, thanks for taking a moment with me. Let's jump in, and we're going to get the first piece of the puzzle for your message. And again, this is for July. I hope I said July earlier, not June. I'm recording in June, but yes, these are your July messages for my Aquarius friends. All right, what is it that they need to hear for their highest good? All right, and the first piece of the puzzle for my Aquarians watching. Ooh, you guys came in its inverse manner, but this is the Five of Wands. So there's a couple things that are going to jump out at me, and there are two centers also that I'm going to be speaking on here in a minute that I want my Aquarian friends to nurture this month. This card here, five speak to change, right? In numerology, it's a change, right? And this card in particular, wands are about our hopes, our dreams, our goals, our desires, things that we're really passionate about. So it could be about your relationships, it could be about spirituality, or anything you have a lot of passion for, right? But your hopes and your dreams and your desires. And it came in its inverse manner. So what I'm going to say before I talk on the centers is this particular card in Tarot holds the energy about lots of conflict. Like it's not like fighting, like mean fighting, but it's conflict. And it really is about everybody wanting to be heard and everybody having really great and valid points, but nobody's listening. So the communication is kind of in this conflict manner because feels like it's stuck, it's not moving. So this card, to me, coming in its inverse manner, is really saying, Aquarians, it's time to let go of conflict, and it's time to release and become a more effective communicator, both in articulating your wants, your dreams, your goals, your desires, as well as listening and being a better listener. So it's really about communication. So the first center, now that I've said that about the energy of this card, that I want you guys to nurture for July is going to be your throat center, which is our communication hub, guys, right? So that center is blocked by the lies we tell ourselves. So it's really about truth and speaking authentically, speaking accurately, right? Not people pleasing or trying to save what you really feel, trying to think that you're saving somebody's feelings or people pleasing in a way, because it's time, Aquarius, for you to be able to speak your truth and to go after, what it is that you want, setting healthy, clear boundaries. The second center that was jumping out at me for my Aquarian friends is going to be solar plexus, our personal power center. This has to do everything with how we think about ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, how we talk about ourselves, our inner dialogue, right? It's about our self-confidence and our personal power. So these two centers are going to be very beneficial. By nurturing and building up your self-confidence, it's going to really enhance you being able to speak more clearly and authentically, because it's not going to come from a place of I want this person to like me, or I don't want to hurt their feelings, or I just don't want to create any conflict. It's going to be coming from you speaking your truth kindly, compassionately, and so that's the first messages coming through with the card. So again, this month I want you to be focused on releasing conflict, and it's going to be in areas around where the intentions are good on all sides, right? Everybody, it's like play fighting, because they don't have guns, they just have their swords out. Everybody is trying to say, hey, listen to me, but nobody's being heard. So the communication and what each of you or all of you, this can be in any kind of a group setting, it's not being heard. So anyway, that's something to think on and something that you can work on improving for July. Let's go ahead and expand on this message. Again, your centers are going to be your throat center, your throat chakra, your communication hub. Journaling is really the best way to nurture this. Really writing down, getting clear, thinking about pros and cons, what's true, what's not true, what needs expansion. Writing it down, journaling your feelings and saying, why am I feeling this? What is this trying to teach me? And then see what comes through and just write. And then solar plexus is really just positive affirmations, really committing to things that you love, you want, following through on them. And those are your centers. Okay, Moonology for my Aquarian friends. How do we build upon this message of the Five of Wands? Work on releasing conflict. You've got two cards, guys, so I'm going to read them both. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Your hard work is paying off. So again, this first card here is the color of our throat center, which is confirming what I was feeling in my body for what center to nurture. Throat is going to be super, super important for you to be able to speak your truth and to be able to listen to others' truth and find compromise and find ways of understanding people, especially in group settings or in personal relationships, understanding them with a broader perspective. Okay, so that is the first message. A personal issue reaches resolution. So again, it came in its inverse manner. So this energy is ready to release. It's ready to fall away. And the second one is that your hard work is paying off. So that's a message from your higher self and from the universe or the divine or God or Jesus or nature or however you connect with the energy of unconditional love, healing, and wisdom for the highest good of all. That is where this message is coming from. Your hard work is paying off. So great job, my Aquarian friends. You guys have your centers to nurture. And I wanted to let you guys know also that I'm doing a giveaway because I'm really excited. I just reached 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So thank you to all of you who have shared my message, who check in and follow, who comment and engage. It really means a lot to me to get my message out there. So as a thank you, I'm doing a giveaway of a complimentary personal growth reading, which is just an extension of what I do. It's 8 cards total. We look at things like the theme, what lesson you're learning, what it is you need to let go of right now so that you can make space for what it is you need to welcome in at this current time. It also looks at things like what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, actions to take. And anyway, so if you are interested in that, the way that you enter is just make sure you're subscribed on my YouTube channel. And in my videos, you'll see one that says giveaway as the title. just go ahead and make sure you're subscribed and share my message with one or more friends, and then write done in the comments. And I'll be scheduling a live here soon to announce the winner and also to do some mini readings. Okay, we're going to close out this message with a little insight from my goddess deck. What is it that my beautiful Aquarians need to hear at this moment? So you guys are getting an extra card because 2 Moonology messages jumped out for you. So what is the goddess message to wrap this reading up for my Aquarius friends? And you guys got 2, which is about choices and decisions, and it's about romantic love. So for some of you, this may resonate in a, a partner, a spouse, a lover, because we are getting Aphrodite, and she is the love goddess. So there may be some new choices and decisions to make around resolving a conflict that has to do with our communication hub. And this card particularly speaks to everybody has great points and are valid, and there's good integrity, but they're not being heard. And so that's something to work on in your group settings as well as your personal and romantic relationships. Okay, let's read Aphrodite's message. Such a pretty card. Okay, so your message, my Aquarian friends. The Greek goddess of romantic love, Aphrodite, represents a state of ecstatic being that she now invites you to cultivate within. You can experience the world as a sensual, expressive, creative being if you allow yourself the freedom to explore what this means to you. Okay, this is about clear communication, setting boundaries, authentically speaking your needs, your wants, your desires, and authentically listening to those that of others as well. Perfect message for this reading. Aphrodite invites you to fall in love with your life at this time. Choose to look for the essence and expression of love that's all around you. By doing so, love will increase tenfold, and you will see evidence of it everywhere you turn. This is your sacred task when Aphrodite chooses to aid and empower you. All right, my beautiful Aquarians, in case nobody's told you, you're spectacular creatures. Take the time to nurture you. Look forward to connecting next month.